Is there a moment of time whereby, hell, we got time for internet and dead net and sin net, but no time for young? Do we actually take any time? When you emphatically love someone, you want to embrace them and taste the sweetness of that one's lips. Sure you do. You want to embrace him and receive the succulent kiss that he embraced as the Torah opens up wisdom to us. We have time for everything. And hear me, I'm not going to stop saying that. If I had had inspiration from men like him in that volume, not that there you have not inspired me, that's not what I'm saying, but a man that's comparative, relative, the knowledge and the purpose, I find it more sincere than those that say they have walked in knowledge for many of years. And I say to him, when you say things to me, I know it's the truth. I trust that. I trust it. There's something about a word when one speaks that. Why? Because I can see the fruit in his one that he has progerated. What do you mean? The law of his conscience? The law of his mind? No, it came from that man. No, it came from that man. I don't give a damn what things he has experienced. It came from that man. The law of his conscience. You understand? Jeremiah, as he speaks unto us here in Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 26, I want to read this to show us the consequences of what has happened and what is transpiring. This thing in our bosom that we call this leaven, if it's not cleansed, if it's not purged, woe unto us. And there are things that are so powerfully exercised in our bosom. It has become enamored by our protection and our emotions that you cannot eradicate it. I will prove that in the counsel of his Torah as I proceed, Israel. Oh, I know what we've been taught, that Yah would just forgive everything. That's a damn lie from hell. He said, I'm going to burn you, your babies, your mama, your daddy, and your lion Kohan. Did that not open up the imat unto you? And because of that, you have negated, you have neglected the Torah. We neglect him with our time. We don't pray at all. That doesn't mean a damn thing to the people today. We don't know how to show the greatness of his love because we're not willing to give a damn thing. We're not willing to give of ourselves. You ought not to use that word. I want to define that before I go, Father, all right? The word damn. I want to show you how corrupt our grammar is. Let me do that because there are folks always writing me, you curse too much. And they sit their children before one of the most damned twisted things upon the face of the earth, the television. They play some of the most distorted, twisted mess in their homes, and they tell me I cuss. Nah, Yah, when he condemns one, it is his condemnation. I have nothing to do with that. You understand? But I want to define this word out of the vernacular of one of your most respected volumes of etymology, and that is from the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. The word damn, which is expressed in an adjective form, it implies deserving condemnation, calling for that thing to be eradicated. So when I use that, it is for us to eradicate and to set the defense in our minds, and that is simply to judge the matter, that we do not allow that to control us. That this is the simplicity of the English vernacular that people think they understand. It is often used as a generalized, expression of disapproval. Damn everything that exalts itself against Yah, that bring a reprehensible reproach unto Yah, damn it. I don't give a damn what it is. You're my damn your mind. I will not strengthen that. I will not approve of that. That rejects the counsel of the Most High. You think I will do that? Damn your wicked mind. It is expressed in the adverb, and this is what it implies. Extremely, very, quiet. That is the definitive of the word damn. Not only that, implies that which is unmitigated. You can't mitigate it. It is unmitigated. You can't go before the counsel of Yah and mitigate before him by the jurisprudence of Yah, by the jurisprudence of your corrupt, wicked mind that is not even subject unto the Torah. Doesn't give a damn about Yah's iman. You cannot, what Yah says, it is unmitigated. You cannot mitigate it at all. And what this religious whore has taught us to mitigate and to take Yah before the council of the trials of his own counsel of truth. And so within the context of this wicked thing we call the Leaven, the mind, we counsel ourselves to come against Yah. We have been taught to do that by the dirty religious whore. And so when Yah exposed things to us, we have this disapproval. And it shows in Yisrael's action, our countenance, our willingness, our purity unto him. We just don't give a damn. We disapprove Yah. We disapprove his counsel, his musar, his discipline, his counsel. Oh, I know we like to feel nice, but this is no feel nice time. We're in the battle time now. You must bear the sword of Yah. You must get this down in your bosom. There's a battle that we are in. You must save yourself from this untoward generation. Don't worry about mama, daddy. Don't worry about sons or daughters. You must save yourself. And I'm going to save me. I'm going to yashak me. I am. And that's a fact. It simply implies unmitigated, complete, uttered. It is often used as an intensive. So I use it as an intensive. Damn this wicked world. That the fire of your earth, his keen resentment, roil this damn wicked nation. We can see him spewing up the filth of the nations. He is literally vomiting it up. The filth that they're wicked. There's a reason why, Yisrael. Because men today are afraid to operate as a shafat. We don't want to judge. Well, I don't judge the world. The wicked who taught you that. Don't judge nobody. Well, I'm a judge, Yisrael. I'm set before Yisrael in the council of Yeshua HaMashiach. You must constantly judge the matter. When the judges, the shafats, was Yisrael, when there was a king, elders, to say, you're wickedly wrong, boy. You're not attending to the Torah, daughter. I can see it in your walk. I can see it in your expression. I can see it in your esprit. You're wicked. And when Yah says zachin, he means the elderly man and the elderly woman. The principles are applied to both. But they want to act silly as hell today. The Zakin of the Isha, she can act silly and clownish, and so can the Zakin of the male factor. They love the damn folly. They love to sport and play. And they don't give a damn. They think they love, but they don't give a damn. You love someone, you constantly warn them. And Eve is constantly warning her child, stop, baby, don't, oh, daddy jumps. Everything Yah says to his people, he constantly warns us. He's constantly teaching us and instructing us and showing us. That is what the Zachin, the elders, must do. That as soon as the Shafats and the Zachin, soon as they died, and there was no Shafat, they did worse than their fathers. There are you that's a generation or two ahead of me. Things were totally different in the application of correction, the order and discipline that it is today. And these children, the grandchildren, are worse. The things that they put on you would have never gone in what we call, quote, church, unquote. You would have never gone in that way. You would have never presented yourself that way. But yet they just don't give a damn. And the most corrupt thing about the matter and the nature that the parents are proud of them. I'm proud of my daughter. She's a Jezebel. Rebuke her. Or I'm proud of my son. He is an ignoramus, an immature clown. But she's proud of him because he can bounce a basketball. So sad. So sad. I want my son, my daughter to walk in the light of the Torah. There's great excitement for Yah. We make excuses for them. But we never excuse our re'ach, our neighbor. We condemn them. It is truth. And there is no doubt about that. Let me move. I feel like preaching, as the old preacher would say a little bit. The word dam is a verb. The etymology. I want to show you the etymology. Now, how do we depict or deduct out of that expression that it is profanity? People don't even know what profanity is. When they express the words Lord and God, it is a profound act against the Most High. He is not a damn God. The concept never derived until Hashatan said to Hava, when he said to Eve, the day that you defy this one, the day that you eat from that tree of that wisdom of Tav and Wrath, he said you will become a god. And the strength of your God kingdom is that you will know and you will call what is right and wrong. Yah gave her a Torah to the power of Edom. She knew what was right and wrong. So who is establishing what's right in you today? Is it the Torah, or is it your own conscience, your own mind, or is it the Balaam or the Baal or the Lord? Your landlords, the drug lords, the lords run everything, don't they? There are communities that the drug lords run everything. And they call themselves the drug lords. There are communities that the drug lords run everything. You go to Walmart, you see them blind, crippled, crazy, and twisted. The line stretched as long as at the pharmaceutical, the drug lord. He's just pimping his drugs. The line there's longer than the line and the lines of the store to buy food. That's a fact. And so the power of the Lord is to rule, to have preeminence of power in one's mind. And so the elderly mother said, I can't live without my drugs. And my mother said that to me. She died still. She still died. You're going to die. You're going to die. Don't be a fool. So we have time to get it right. When? This day. Tomorrow is not promised. This day we get it right. I want to move quickly. It said the etymology is a Middle Eastern dampen and the Old French dampener and the Latin damna, to condemn. From the noum, damage. That's what damned is, something that is damage. It is fine, it is harm, it is loss, and it says perhaps is akin to the old Norse tafnin, simply implying sacrifice. Latin dap. Well, we used to do the dap when I was in the world. Give me some dap, bro. This is how the enemy has twisted our minds. I'm doing this for one purpose. When I open this reading from Jeremiah up unto us, it means to devour. From the Sanskrit is the eight to appropriate more at tithe. So when the tithe comes in, you appropriate, which can be appropriated. It is to bring to condemnation, to ruin, something of little value, used in various slang or profanity or profane word. Now, how can it demean or depict something that is of profanity when what, even in our generation, there is no definitives of nothing at all? What is right in my eyes is wrong in her eyes. What is wrong in her eyes, right in mine. So the power of the Lord kingdom, it rules in the belly of every man today, every woman today. Everyone is going about doing what is right in their own eyes. Why? Because we as a people, and I am talking about the elected heritage of Yah Yisrael, we are people that establish our own right, our own role, and the reason why we have neglect. We have neglect. We have neglected. We are not inspired by the Torah. We have no time for Yah. Time to sin, time to tell jokes, time to lie, time to act like a damn fool of folly, but no time to understand the principles of his wisdom. Time to talk about every damn trivial thing that is imaginable, but never talking about the power of Torah, the delight of Torah, the exercising of Torah in one's bosom. We don't talk that way. Jeremiah speaks unto Israel in the midst of their Sheba, their captivity. We're in the midst of a captivity. Our minds are captivated. We get captivated over some of the most trivial trash. Walmart captivates us. Silly television programs captivate us. Foolish gesturing captivates us. And we're overcharged by that. We're overtaken by that. And because we are overtaken by that, it opened up our bosom to every kind of deceit, every kind of lie it is. We're not giving heed unto the Torah. We have a disdain for Torah. And the book, the scroll, the sefer, it is written of Yisrael. And the normally the people, their minds captivate. Our minds are captivated even in here, not by truth. We're thinking about little damn trivial things that intermittently inject thoughts into our minds. Our emotions rises up. We don't give a damn about Yah. We want to pretend and exalt this damn wicked thing in us above his standards. Something is wrong. We are crazy as a bedbug. We bite on everything, but we will not eat the truth. We bite on some of the most filthiest mess, but we will not buy the truth and eat that. It's too bitter. Talk to me. Hallelujah. I want to read this quickly, the book of Jeremiah 23:26. Yah says, how long shall this thing be in your love, or be in the love of the Navi'im, the prophets? And these prophets, they prophesy, they naba, they speak not under the influence of Yah, but under the influence of Baal, of the Lord. So the Lord of their belly, the Lord of the rulership of the people rules them. The people rule over them. They're fearful because it is all about their covetous, consumptuous, wicked ways. You think that hog down there in Texas or that little effeminate man down there in Lithonia, Georgia, he's going to tell those faggots there that they're wicked and the gates of hell are open to them? He will watch the financial enterprise crumble. They will not give a damn nickel unto me because he has opened every door. He has opened up every avenue. They bring that which is filthy unto the Lord of their lust, their greed. He will not deal with the sins of the people. They will not point out the wickedness of the people because he knows his empire will fail. It will fall down. It's coming down, Yisrael. And so these men that present themselves as the Navi'im, the prophets of Yah, they don't speak by the Ruach of Yah. Man cannot speak by the Ruach unless he have the power of the Torah and the light of the testimony of Yeshua in him. If he speaks another way, he's a liar. He cannot speak that way.